Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. I'm going to show you this news clip and then I'm going to provide my commentary.
And now we have yet another piece of video from that bus. I want to play this for the first time now. Well, if he wasn't identifiable before, the leader of that chant is certainly identifiable now. But you already heard the president of the university suggest that there will be a heavy investigation looking at all possible punishments, including the ultimate punishment from that university, which is expulsion. One other key piece of information from that news conference that President David Boren just gave ad hoc is that they will not only be closing that chapter and that house, and by midnight tomorrow night, all of the occupants of that house had better get their things out or contact the dean. But he also said these words: they won't be back, not at least while I'm president at this university.
Here we have another reminder of the racism that continues to exist in this society. This took place at Oklahoma University. There's a white fraternity. The name of the fraternity is Sigma Alpha Epsilon. It's like every other day we're reminded that our struggle is not over. We're reminded that this country is far from being a post-racial society. See, these are young people. We're taught that racism is a thing of the past and that it's mainly the older people who cling on to racist stereotypes and racial animus. But here we have an example of young people expressing racist views about African Americans. And this is nothing new. This happens all over America, on campuses around the country. Every other day you hear about this, especially around Halloween time. You see these young people dress up in blackface, putting on minstrel shows depicting African Americans as thugs, as criminals, as fools, as buffoons. And this recent example is just another manifestation of that hatred. They're singing about not having black people in their fraternity. They're singing about lynching black people. And these are the people that are going to end up being leaders of industry, probably. They're going to end up being somebody's supervisor, somebody's boss. And I'm sure those racial attitudes are not going to disappear. They will carry those attitudes with them outside of the university. I'm just glad that the president of that university took strong action by removing that fraternity from their campus, by closing their fraternity house. So I commend him for that. I commend him. And, more needs to be done to stamp out all manifestations of racism on our college campuses. College is supposed to be a place of learning where you learn about others, where you learn to appreciate people of different backgrounds, and you learn from those people. It shouldn't be a place where people perpetuate hate and bigotry.